Imagine waking up and finding a brand new card in your mailbox, preloaded with $6,800, ready to be used right away. No waiting, no endless paperwork, just real, tangible help. For millions of Americans on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits, that's exactly what could be coming next. The Social Security Administration SSA and federal agencies are now discussing a potential program that could deliver preloaded cards worth thousands of dollars. And if it's finalized, it might reach millions of households who need the help the most. We're not talking about rumors or internet myths here. This potential $6,800 program has been circulating through official channels. And while it's still in the works, the details emerging right now are extremely important. These preloaded cards would be designed to provide direct financial relief without the delays of mailing checks or complicated deposit processes. And for seniors or disabled individuals living on fixed incomes, that speed and simplicity could make all the difference. But here's the part that has so many people curious and, honestly, a little anxious. Who would qualify for these cards? Would everyone on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits be included automatically, or would there be special requirements? And how soon could this program roll out if it's approved? Those are the questions we're going to answer clearly in this video, so you don't have to wonder or sift through misinformation online. With inflation still squeezing household budgets, an extra $6,800 could be life-changing. It could help cover medical costs, pay off overdue bills, restock groceries, or finally give you a little breathing room in your budget. But because this program is still being finalized, it's important to know the facts right now so you're fully prepared. In today's video, we're going to break down exactly what the SSA and other federal agencies are saying about these potential $6,800 preloaded cards, who would likely be eligible, how the program would work, and what you should do now so you don't miss out if it launches. Stay with me, because this could be one of the biggest relief programs we've seen in years, and you need to know the full story. Now that we know what's on the table, let's break down exactly what is happening behind the scenes and why this potential $6,800 preloaded card program is such a big deal. Federal agencies, including the Social Security Administration, have been working closely with lawmakers to explore ways to get relief funds directly to the people who need them most without the delays and confusion that have often plagued past stimulus programs. This idea of using preloaded cards has been gaining momentum because it bypasses many of the bottlenecks that slowed down checks and direct deposits in the past. Instead of waiting weeks for payments to process or worrying about incorrect bank information, eligible recipients would receive a card in the mail that's ready to use immediately. For seniors and disabled individuals who depend heavily on monthly benefits, that speed could mean the difference between staying current on bills and falling behind. But the next question is who exactly would be included if this program gets the green light. Based on early drafts and discussions, the goal is to target those already receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. That means retirees, disabled individuals, and veterans could all be in line to receive these cards. The government already has the information needed to verify these recipients, which would make the rollout much smoother. There is also speculation that certain low-income individuals not currently on these programs could qualify if they meet specific criteria, though that has not been confirmed. Another important part of this discussion is timing. While we don't have an official start date just yet, insiders are saying that if the program is approved, the first wave of cards could go out quickly, possibly within weeks of final authorization. This is a major shift from how other relief efforts have unfolded in the past, where payments could take months to fully reach all recipients. The use of preloaded cards cuts down the number of steps, which is why so many people are hopeful that the rollout will be far smoother and faster this time. That said, nothing is finalized yet, and it's important to stay patient while we wait for the official word from the SSA and related agencies. There's also the question of how the $6,800 figure was determined. From what we understand, this number is designed to provide significant short-term support for essential living expenses. Lawmakers have been hearing from seniors and disabled Americans who say their monthly benefits simply aren't stretching far enough with rising prices. Groceries cost more than ever, utilities are skyrocketing, and medical expenses have gone up as well. This amount isn't arbitrary. It's intended to give people the ability to catch up on overdue bills, stock up on necessities, or pay for medical costs without having to choose between one basic need and another. Of course, whether $6,800 will be enough for everyone is another discussion, but most agree that it would be a welcome relief for those struggling the most. One thing people always worry about with programs like this is whether receiving the payment could affect their current benefits. Based on everything we know right now, the plan is to structure this payment in a way that it will not reduce or interfere with Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits. Similar to how past relief payments were handled, it would be classified as a special assistance payment that does not count as income for the purpose of determining eligibility for existing programs. That means if you currently receive benefits, you would still get your regular monthly payments as usual, and the preloaded card would simply be additional help on top of that. Of course, we also need to talk about scams, because unfortunately, every time a new benefit or stimulus program is announced, scammers come out of the woodwork to take advantage of seniors. Let me be absolutely clear. If this program is approved, the government will not call, text, or email you asking for your personal information or for you to pay a fee to receive your card. The cards would be sent automatically to eligible individuals based on the information the SSA, VA, or other agencies already have on file. If anyone contacts you claiming you need to confirm your Social Security number, pay a processing fee, or provide your bank account information, hang up immediately. Now let's address what happens if you're eligible but you don't receive your card right away. With any program of this size, there are bound to be a few hiccups, and some people may find that their card doesn't arrive when they expect it. If that happens, the key is to contact the Social Security Administration or the agency responsible for your benefits and verify your address and other personal information. If your card was returned as undeliverable or never sent due to a system error, they will be able to reissue it. It's also a good idea to make sure your contact information is updated now, even before the program is officially announced, because that can prevent delays later. Another point worth noting is that this program is being designed to be as straightforward as possible. One of the main complaints from seniors during past relief efforts was that the application process was confusing and time-consuming. By using preloaded cards and existing records, the government hopes to remove that barrier entirely. The card would arrive ready to use, and you would be able to withdraw cash, make purchases, or pay bills with it just like a debit card. This simplicity is a huge improvement for those who may not have easy access to online banking or who aren't comfortable filling out complicated forms. The big question everyone is asking now is whether this will be a one-time benefit or part of a larger, ongoing program. At this stage, the $6,800 card is being discussed as a single, one-time payment. That doesn't mean additional rounds couldn't be approved later, but nothing beyond this initial relief has been confirmed. Many advocacy groups are pushing for recurring support, arguing that a one-time payment, while helpful, won't solve the long-term financial challenges seniors and disabled Americans face. Lawmakers are aware of these concerns, but for now, the focus is on getting this first round of relief into the hands of those who need it as quickly as possible. For now, the best thing you can do is stay informed and be prepared. Make sure your information with the SSA or VA is accurate, be wary of skims, and watch for official announcements in the coming weeks. If this program is finalized, the rollout could happen fast, and you don't want to be caught off guard. While we can't predict every detail just yet, what we do know is that the government is working to provide meaningful financial relief to those who need it most, and the preloaded card program could be one of the most efficient ways to make that happen. This program, if approved, would be one of the largest direct relief efforts aimed at seniors, disabled individuals, and veterans in recent memory. It reflects a growing recognition that the cost of living crisis isn't going away, and that those on fixed incomes need help now, not months down the line. While we wait for final confirmation, the message is clear: stay ready, stay informed, and don't fall victim to misinformation. If and when the $6.800 preloaded card program launches, you'll want to be first in line to receive your card and put those funds to work for your household. And remember, as soon as there are official updates or new details about the rollout eligibility or timeline, I'll bring them to you right away. We'll continue to follow this closely so you don't have to chase down bits and pieces of information from different sources. This could be the relief so many Americans have been waiting for, and we'll make sure you know exactly what to expect every step of the way.